Hi everyone, welcome back to the gameplay of BTD6. So because of the fact that I don't have a lot of free time in the next couple of weeks, I have my exams from the university incoming, so I need to study for that. I'm not going to have enough time to try out strategies and to show you Halfkish, Impoppable and Chimps on the last two expert maps, Muddy Puddles and Ouch. So what I'm going to do instead is going to be showing you how to complete some achievements, and I'm going to start with the first one, that is going to be 2 tower chimps. This is an achievement that you can complete when you can defeat chimps in any level with only 2 towers. So you're going to need to use a maximum of 2 towers to be able to beat it, and if you can beat around 100 you're going to unlock the achievement. There are many videos on YouTube. I just wanted to add it on my own, trying to give you the feedback and stuff about RNG. Of course, I recommend you to play on logs because it's the easiest and the longest map, so your towers are going to be able to attack the Bloons for longest. And now when you try to think about which towers may work for this achievement to be completed, you just have to think about 5 things: command detection, then DDT, popping power, and then lead popping power, purple Bloons, and black and zebra popping power. So you need to be able to pop these 5 things. So there aren't a lot of towers that can do that, and actually no tower other than very expensive ones can damage all these 5 things at once. But because you can use 2 towers, you can actually compensate each other's weaknesses. So with 1 tower you may be able to pop like DTs and to pop certain Bloons, and with the other ones you can pop the Bloons that the first tower cannot pop. So I'm going to show you here the strongest strategy that is also one of the oldest ones that has been made to get this achievement done. That is Wizard of Phoenix and Apache Prime. It's going to be a strategy that is not going to require any micro, so you're not going to require to change the targeting in between round or during the round, and it's going to be the one with the least amount of RNG. So that means pretty much that you're not going to need to restart many rounds because your towers are going to have enough damage already to survive it. So that being said, that doesn't mean that you're not going to have to restart at all. So because of the fact that especially in the early game you're gonna get this wizard 0 to 1, wall of fire is completely RNG based, so it's gonna spawn randomly around the wizard, and so that's RNG, right? So if you have a wall of fire spawning consecutively in wrong spots, so you're not gonna be able to damage the Bloons anytime, then you're gonna have to restart that round because some Bloons may be able to get past. I'm showing here a gameplay on the real map, so this is a real gameplay. So if I lose, there is no restart the last round as it is in the challenge editor. So if I lose here, I'm gonna need to restart from the beginning. So that's why I just recommend you to and actually if you want to get the achievement completed, you need to play it on a real map, so not on the challenge editor. So I recommend you to pay extra careful attention to where the Bloons are, and if you see just some Bloons getting too close to exiting, just click the home button and then retry the round, hoping for better RNG next time. So wizard is strong, you just leave it in strong, 001 first as you saw, then 011, and next, as I said, it's going to be wall of fire, and that's the early game. The heli is too expensive, so you can't place the heli at the beginning, of course. Now the only problem is that well, first of all, command detection, and then purple Bloons, because the wizard, as you can see, magic attacks cannot pop purple Bloons. But the first purple Bloons thankfully are gonna come out in around 25, and the first gamma Bloon is gonna be around 24. So you're gonna be able to get enough cash by destroying the Bloons to then be able to get the heli down. With the heli you can already pop purples even if it's a heli 000, and then with a 020 heli you can get you can pop the camel balloon. Now why getting the heli 020, so giving camel detection to the heli and not just getting, for example, this wizard 022, right? The reason for that, it's a reason that it applies in round 95, so in a very late round. If you spend the 325 cash on this wizard, what's going to happen is that in round 95, because you are going to have the heli 520, so Apache Prime, and then with camel detection, you're not going to have enough cash to get the Wizard Lord Phoenix in time in round 95, and you're going to lose. So that's why you don't need to spend the 325 cash for the camel balloon in round 24, but you need to save it. You need to place the heli, get the heli 020, pop all the camel balloons with the heli and only with the heli, and then you can in round 95, after you get the Wizard Lord Phoenix upgrade, then you can get camel detection if you want. So now round 17 is the first round where RNG may play a role. So for these reglow balloons, if you're not gonna have a wall of fire in a good spot when you can damage and destroy multiple of those reglow balloons, they're gonna just regrow back and they're gonna become very fast once again. So in this case, I was able to defeat it, but many times you're gonna need to restart that round. And yeah, that's just how it is. So it's just random, so it's RNG. You can control it. Right here, pings again, they can be quite annoying, quite nasty, because they're pretty fast. But here again, I was able to survive it. And then in round 20, you can place the heli down. And now with the heli, you have full map control, so you can move the heli anywhere. And yeah, you don't need to worry about obstacles or stuff like that. And then, as I said before, remember, just focus on get the heli 020, so get camel detection. Unlock camel detection as fast as possible. You're gonna be able to get it in round 23, and then yeah, round 24, the first camel balloon is gonna come out. And here, remember purples, so I'm gonna just place the heli up here, trying to pop as many of those purples as I can, so that then with the wizard I can actually damage them with the wall of fire. And yeah, now just focusing on upgrading the heli. Now from now on, so from the moment where you place the heli until you get it 520, you're gonna spend all the cash that you earn onto the heli. You don't wanna spend or to get anything on the wizard, because you just don't need to. You just need to spend the cash on the heli. The sooner you can get it to Apache Dartship, the better it's going to be. The sooner you can get the Apache Prime, the better it's going to be. And it's very important as well getting the Apache Prime before round 76, because otherwise that regrow ceramic rush is going to be unbeatable. You're going to end up creating a regrow farming and you're going to just lose. So that's why it's very important just spending all the cash you're going to earn on the heli and getting the Apache Prime for before round 76. So far so good. I didn't need to restart any rounds, but as I said before, if you had just bad RNG and you see some balloons sneaking past because your wall of fire was in the wrong spots, you know, just exit from the screen, click home, and then restart from the last round. You don't need to complete Chimps in one go to be able to unlock the achievement. You're gonna be able to unlock it even if you have to restart like 50 times. So yeah, don't worry about that. I'm gonna just leave the heli in pursuit so the computer can control it. The computer moves the heli quite good, so you can see that the heli keeps on being in front of the balloons, so in that way you can exploit the piercing from the darts and you can pop as many balloons as possible. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And also you can relax a little bit and you can just leave the computer do the job. You have only to be careful about RNG, and if you see too many balloons getting too close to the exit, then just restart think until like round 43, I think there is no RNG involved. Like even round 40, because this map is so long, you're gonna be able to attack the mob for such a long time that should be quite easy. Now here around 39 as well, the last two rainbows regrow Bloons. Sometimes if you don't have a wall of fire in a good spot, you're gonna end up creating a regrow farming, so that can also hurt a little bit. But other than that, yeah, you can see around 40 easy. And yeah, this is a very old strategy. One of the first ones that was used to get this achievement completed, and it still works, as you can see. You just need to, maybe because of the fact that now the cost of the upgrades or how the abilities work and all the stuff is maybe slightly different from before. You just need to change some things, but other than that, it's a strategy that works very nicely. And as I said before, it requires no micro, so no changing in targeting between the rounds or in the round. You just need to be careful about RNG, and especially about the wall of fire, where it's gonna spawn. Until you can afford the Apache Dart chip, where wall of fire is gonna be, it's quite important, especially in round 47. Round 47 is gonna be the round with the highest amount of chance of needing a restart. So yeah. The heli and the wizard can both have camo detection. Now, camo detection is not so important on the basic attacks of the wizard rather than on the activated abilities. The Phoenix in the 4th and 5th upgrade is gonna be able to target it's gonna be able to target already camo Bloons, so that's why you don't really need this upgrade. So let's see around 47 how it goes. Yeah, these are wall of fire very badly. You can see I wasn't able to pop anything with it, and also this one is quite badly. So yeah, I may need to restart this, right? Yeah, so let's not take any chances. Let's restart. And yeah, you can see RNG, especially in this round, is where it's a little painful. You may need to restart a couple of times before, until you can get like the wall of fire, especially in a good spot. And here I think I need to restart again. Yeah, because like the pinks camos, you can only destroy them with the heli, right? So you only have the you have to destroy the ceramics and the other Bloons with a wall of fire. I think here this wall of fire is exactly as before. No, now there is one in the bottom part. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna try here to change the targeting of the wizard, because otherwise it's gonna keep on spawning the wall of fire always in the same spot. And let's see if now there is any difference. Yeah, this one already is a lot better. This one is not. This one is gonna be very nice. Okay, let's see. I just need to destroy 2 more ceramics. Yeah, this is it, I think. Yeah, nice. So back to strong. And yeah, round 47 is really the round with the highest RNG. So it may require some tries, but eventually you can survive it. It's just a mix between the ceramics and the camo pinks that is quite nasty. Right here, should be able to. Okay, and then yeah, that's the Apache Dart chip. I could have got the upgrade in round 48 for those last ceramics, but I didn't do it. Alright, so now it's finally RNG gone. So after you can get the Apache Dart chip, that's when RNG it's completely off the charts, so you don't even need it, because the heli now is going to do so much more damage than the damage that you can do with the wall of fire. It's completely irrelevant. And now you have the machine gun, and you have the missiles added to the darts that the heli is going to shoot. And this is very important because in this way now this heli can pop all balloon types, because with the missiles you can pop camo lab balloons, but you can't pop black balloons and zebras with the missiles. Instead, with the machine gun and with darts, you can pop purples, you can pop black balloons and zebras, but you can't pop lab balloons. So you can see missiles and darts just complementing each other, and because of the fact that the heli has camo detection, you can destroy every single balloon type. And yeah, that's why the heli is one of the strongest towers to use in this game mode, because once you can get the Apache dart chip, you can really just destroy every balloon type. You just need to place another tower with which you can start on, and that is gonna then be useful for the late game, because the Apache Prime is gonna struggle a little bit against the DTs, especially. DTs are quite fast, and with the missiles you're not gonna be able to damage the DTs. You're gonna only be able to damage them with the machine gun, that is gonna become a laser type of attack, and also with the darts are gonna become like lasers. So that is gonna be the only way how you can damage the DTs. And so yeah, you may struggle a little bit. So you need a tower that can help you at destroying the DTs, and then having an overall type of like damage and utility, so you can help also the heli to clear up the ceramics. Yeah, now as I said before, just waiting to get the Apache Prime. Remember, very important getting it before round 76, because otherwise it is a sure loss. All these rounds you don't need anything. As I said before, there is no RNG after you get the Apache Prime, so just leave the heli in pursuit, leave the wizard in strong, and that's it. Around 75 you're gonna be able to get the Apache Prime, and yeah, you're gonna start doing a lot more damage to the balloons, and more importantly, you're gonna be able to destroy the ceramic rush, the regrow ceramics in round 76 very fast and very easily. You're gonna see next the ceramic rushes in round 63. They're gonna require some time to be destroyed, but with the help of the wall of fire and missiles and all the stuff, you are gonna be able to destroy them. So it's gonna take time, and this map is gonna give you plenty of time and plenty of land to be able to damage them all. So easy. So now it's all about waiting. There aren't any difficult rounds, as I said before. This map is very long, so even these 45 the mobs that you can see are taking a lot of time to be destroyed. Still, there was another turn here and then another straight line before the Bloons leak, so it's just plenty of time for the heli to clear up everything. Now I didn't say it, why place the wizard right here? For the very simple reason that here is where you can target the largest amount of path. You can see that this portion of the path is shorter than, for example, this one or this one. So that means that a tower with smaller range placed in a side of this thing is going to still be able to attack the towers in the other vertical line. So right there. Instead here, for example, if I place a wizard here, you can see that it doesn't reach the other side, and so the piercing is gonna be less, because if I need to place it so that it can attack the opposite side, I need to place it right there. But this means less piercing and also less coverage. So this is the best spot, because then you're gonna see against Oh My Gods especially, the wizard is gonna have just that enough range to be able to attack the Oh My Gods when they are right here. So attacking them right here, then you can attack the Bloons here in the middle, right here, and then also in the last border. So it's the spot where you can cover the largest amount of the path, and also you can cover the very last turns before the Bloons leak, and that was very important in the early rounds, as you saw, you know, with the wall of fire being sure to destroy everything. And yeah, so that's why this spot, for example, is stronger than this one, or than this one, and many others, because you can just target, have the largest amount of path available, and the best spot also for the piercing and all that stuff. So here we're just waiting. You can see Heli being able to clear up everything, and just getting more and more cash, getting closer to the 48.6 thousand of the Apache Prime. For 74, it's pretty long, and gives you a lot of cash. Yeah, you can see just 2.6 to the Apache Prime. These are combo regrow 45 ceramics, but the Heli can just take care of that. And these instead are normal ceramic 45 Bloons. Yeah, this map just being so long makes all these achievements very easy to get. And that's actually enough cash already for the Apache Prime, you can see. So just get it now, around 75, and now you can see that the darts are turned into laser, so they are red, and instead the machine gun is turned into a purple kind of attack, and also it's going to be a laser. So that's why now you can damage DDTs with the laser. You can pop all Bloon types. I think you can damage like purple Bloons, lead Bloons, and yeah, so it should be easy. Now at this stage, as I said before, for rank 95 you need to get the Wizard Lord Phoenix. So don't get Monkey Sense, just spend the cash for the middle path upgrades and then get the Wizard Lord Phoenix in rank 95. Remember, with the ability you can pop Camo Bloons, so in rank 90 and 93 for those DDTs, I'm gonna use the ability just to help the Heli to clear up those DDTs a little faster. So with the Phoenix you can target Camo Bloons even if the Wizard itself, with the basic attacks, cannot. So that's very important. There. Right now 79. Next is gonna be the Oh My God, and then the ceramics are gonna start being stronger. But that shouldn't be that problematic. And remember, when the Bloons can actually enter in range of the Wizard, you're going to be able to attack them. Now you have with the third upgrade, you have the flame attack, that it's very fast, a lot of attack speed, also burning, so damage over time, plus of course the wall of fire. So yeah, you also have some damage coming out of the wizard. It's not just the heli, even if the heli is the one doing the highest amount of damage right now, but then also the wizard can definitely help, especially when there are gonna be a lot more of the gods, so the Bloons are gonna be able to start pushing forward and forward. Now there are many strategies, as I said at the beginning of the video. There are many strategies and combos with different towers that are gonna allow you to complete this achievement, so complete Chimps only using 2 towers. But the fact is that many of the other strategies are gonna require a lot of micro, so changing the targeting of the tower in the round, or they're gonna require a lot more RNG than what this strategy needs. So yeah, that's why I'm just showing you this one. This one is the most reliable one. Even if, you know, in the early game, if you have wall of fire round, you're gonna need to restart round, but it still is the one without micro and without too much RNG. There is RNG, of course, because wall of fire is random, but it's not too much. And yeah, you could see there before in round 85 how the wizard was able to attack the Zomagats in the opposite side, and now also is going to attack again, so you can see the burning damage over time effect. So definitely this a little bit extra damage, it's just helpful. Now the only problem is sometimes the heli, you can see flying very weird against like fortified ceramics. Sometimes it's gonna lose the good position in front of the Bloons and it's gonna start like flying on the side, and yeah, that's just bad. But now here on 90, remember, use the Phoenix ability for the DDTs just to clear the map faster, and you can see that the Phoenix can attack the DDTs even if the wizard itself doesn't have camo detection, so that's nice. And then I'm gonna do the same for run 92 just to help the heli clear up the Zomagats in run 92, and then also in round 93. Go, round 92. There are also a bunch of these fortified mobs that are very annoying, so when these Zomagats are gonna turn downwards, I'm gonna use the Phoenix. So right now should help at clearing up these fortified mobs. But anyway, here I'm gonna just go slow. If you see any fortified ceramics getting past, I'm gonna just reset. Yeah, here we go. The ability really, it's helpful. I should be back up for round 93. And here just using it when the DDTs are gonna come out. So right now, here we go. And I just need to pop the DDT layer, then destroying the ceramics inside is quite easy. Okay, here we go. Wizard of Phoenix is 64.8 thousand. And you're gonna afford it in round 95. Not at the beginning, you're gonna need to pop a bunch of those camo, regrow, purple Bloons, and so on, but you should be able to do it. I'm gonna use again the Phoenix in round 94 here to help the heli clear up these Bloons, because once you get the 5th upgrade, you're gonna reset the cooldown anyway, so it's just better to use the ability. Why not? right. Here we go, that's round 94. So you can see that you need like 400, 300, and just get the Wizard Lord upgrade as soon as you have enough cash. And that should be almost when the DDTs start coming out. And then you can see that you're gonna have it off cooldown now. And when the first DDT here is about to turn downwards, that's when you want to use it. And now you're gonna do a lot more of damage with the ability. You have like double Phoenix, plus of course this one is gonna do a lot more damage. And that's it. So that's gonna help you clear out the DDTs. Once again, even if you don't have Monkey Sense, you're gonna be able to attack the DDTs with activated ability. And here I'm gonna just use the ability once again, just to clear up these Bloons in round 96. Let's just get this one, why not? But it's not necessary, because in round 99 you're gonna use the ability once again. Now it's very important not using the ability for these 45 Zomagats, because you're gonna need to use it in succession in round 98, 99 and 100. So you need to use the ability not too early, because otherwise you're not gonna be able to destroy enough Bloons as you want to, but also not using it too late, because otherwise you're not gonna have it ready for the next round. And so just use it when the Zomagats here are gonna pass this point. So you can see this line. When the first Zomagat is gonna get through this line, that's when you wanna use the ability. So I found that spot to be the best one, the best reference. So look at here, the Zomagat here is over, so now use the ability. So when it's past that line, that's when you wanna use it. And this is gonna be especially important because you need to clear up most of those 45 ceramics, because they are gonna be the biggest problem in this round. Now here I may need to restart though. Yeah. So probably, I don't know, maybe some RNG involved, I don't know, but the timing of the ability was correct. Probably the Phoenix not destroying the Bloons as I wanted to, but so once again, just look at this first time I got, right? When it gets past this none, use the ability now. Right, here we go. And that should be it. Important thing, as I said before, is destroying these 45 mobs. These 45 ceramics are the ones most annoying. And here the heli is just flying in the wrong direction all the time. 45. Alright, here we go. This should be it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, before, I don't know what happened, but you know, it's just RNG. So now you have the ability back up for round 99. And now you want to use it in order to damage the VAD in round 100. You want to use the ability when these DDTs go past this line now. Right, so as before with the Zomagat, but it's this line. So now you can clear them up, and you can still have the Phoenix up to damage a little bit this VAD. And now around 100, you're gonna use it as soon as it's ready. You should be able to bring the VAD quite close to the to being destroyed, because actually the damage is quite high. Then you're gonna be able to destroy the DDTs with the heli and with the Phoenix. Yeah, here we go. And then now using the ability once more for these Zomagats, and then that's it. So that's the achievement, guys, to Tower Chimps. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.